And hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Enigmatica 6. Now, I did a stream where I was just planning on just doing some minor maintenance stuff, mainly mining, because, well, we really needed ores. And I ended up building an ore duplication system. Yeah. This is the ×3 version of the mechanism. The only thing in here that you haven't already seen me make is the purifying system, and that just needs oxygen. Actually, I don't know if you've actually got a purifier over here or not. Sewing, crushing, enriching, smelting. No, don't have a purifying just yet. But that's it. I've just got it exporting the various different chunks into the thing and just dumping in here to process it all. Now, that coupled with our digital miner, yeah, our gas really couldn't keep up. We basically were running out of power. Hard. So I basically had to let that finish up. We finished up that craft there, and I just quickly made the opposite plug that I needed because I really wanted to get the digital miner out and put in place, which I placed over here and mined everything out. One word of warning and advice. When using it, don't use it around your base. It kind of chewed up all the logs I had set up throughout the place. So yeah, I need to do some fixing work for that. Yeah. Which I should actually probably do right now. Before I have the mobs come into my base and wreck everything. Because thinking on it, they will come and wreck everything. And put that one there and that one there. Yeah. Don't ask me why when it's set for ores, it turned around and went, oh, logs are ore, a type of ore. Because I really don't know. Let's just get the place secured, and I can go from there after recording. That's technically secure. Yeah, it even took out this stuff. So that's one thing to watch out for. I'm just lucky it didn't wreck anything else. Okay, I'll fix the rest of that after episode, because I had actually forgotten about it, otherwise we would have done it before episode. So, we got our flux point, and our digital miner, and our ender chest, and, well, I just did I let the digital miner just do a little bit of work. I mean, the least amount of resources we have is like zinc, which we have 1,000 of. Iron, we're at just over 7,000, so we got some resources now. But we come to power and power storage. That's where our issue is. So we need to generate more power and we need to store more power. Because, don't get me wrong, these things are great, but they have limits. Namely, the digital miner can blow through one of these in a couple of minutes. So, one of the things I did was just make a big ass room. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh. Okay. Would have thought the feral flare lanterns would have taken care of this, but evidently not. But really, this is just going to be an industrial area. Funny thing is, our mine is, well, right here. So, yeah, I got to be cautious about going and digging underground because it's a long fall. So today what we're going to be focusing on is first power generation and then power storage. I'll have to fix that hole. Okay, that looks like it's better. Okay. So, yeah, the farm. Simply because the thought popped into the brain. When it came to the sugar cane and everything else, I guess, we were having that issue wasn't harvesting it. Well, if you just drop it down and use it like a normal farm block, it actually farms the top of these things. So it actually recognizes that it's a 2-block tall object and harvests it correctly. Who knew? So let's get these put away for now. Now let's start looking at, I suppose power storage ought to be the first thing. Now, we have induction casings, which I think right now, unfortunately, are pretty much the best power storage we've got. I mean, we've got power cells. Realistically, we can use ender cells, but for power, it's they really don't, like, this one stores 140 million RF. Sounds like a lot. This is storing 102 million RF. This one's a lot easier to make than that one. And, well, when it comes to power, it's basically what it is. And this is another just power storage for RF. That one's 5 million. And that one's... That's 4 million. That's 500,000. And that's 20 million. Yeah, there's just... when it comes to power options, there's not a lot of really good ones, so... we're going to start working towards getting ourselves an induction casing. Now, this is for a multi-block structure, so we should be able to scale its storage as needed. So let's, right, I got that set up just for making those things because I wanted to have to be faster. So, first things first is we're going to need an induction casing. We're going to need an induction port, which this is allows energy to be inserted. And then the cell is what's going to store it. And what are those? Okay, so we're going to need the elite induction cells, which is going to need the advanced cells, which is going to need the basic cells, which is just going to need a basic energy cube, which I think I already taught you how to make. And you need lithium dust. Do you already know how to make that? Yes, you do. Okay. So how do we get lithium dust? Not something we've gotten already. So let's, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Lithium dust is chemical crystallizer. And for that, we're going to need lithium, obviously. To get lithium, that's going to need liquid lithium. And the chemical oxidizer is just going to turn it into lithium, so we are going to need liquid lithium. So we're going to need a rotary concentrator to get liquid lithium. We're going to need a thermal evaporator, which is going to need brine, which is water and brine. And I think I also need this thing for the tier 2, so I need 2 of these. Okay, that's a multi-block. So I need an evaporation. Okay, so valve probably going to need, the block we're probably going to need. So, let's turn around, clear that. So first thing we're going to need is, I need glass pane. Get that done. That's for the controller. Get the port. And we'll get the evaporator blocks. And then we are going to need the condensator, which you're the only thing it doesn't know how to make. Which I'll probably end up needing more of these, so I'll just teach you. And the chemical crystallizer, got a bunch of that, so that's actually no real big issue. So that should get us set up for all the crafting. Now, if I'm remembering correctly for mechanism, let's actually check out in here. Mechanism. Yep. Groundwork needed. The structure will have to be a 4x4 base. And structural glass, Berkeley up to 18 blocks. Okay, pipe water in, resistive heater. I think I can actually put this outside and use some solar panels too. So let's see. I think I need advanced solar generators. Which of course is going to need just regular solar generators. Okay, so let's start getting this thing built. So we are going to need the what do we need for that quest again? 36, 3, and a controller. We need 3 of those. We need a controller. And 36. Get those started, and then we've got our advanced solar panel. We're going to need 4 of those. Oop. Need to teach you how to make solar panels. Teach me not to pay attention. I need to teach you how to make glass panes. That's first. Okay. Usually don't need to do much with glass panes to make that worth teaching. Okay, that's going to get all that going. How are you actually looking? You're processing a bunch of stuff. That's exactly what we need. Okay, you're working, getting that done. You're processing. Well, we got our 3 those. We got 1 of those. I think we're just waiting on a little. There's number 4 of those. And we get those. Forgot these don't stack. so I'm going to need another 3. And I'm going to need another 4 of the advanced solar panels. The reason I need the double sets is because one's going to turn water into brine, the other's going to turn the brine into lithium. So I kind of need the dual sets for it to function. Okay, so I'm going to need some fluid storage blocks. Let's just see, can I get 10 of those going? You don't know how to make those? You know how to make them there. Huh. That's in the wrong spot. Oh, what do you know? Let's see. I need that one. That should get things going. Well, that's making our fluid bus, because I actually got a plan of how I'm going to do some stuff. Now, one of the things I do know about these things is temperature does affect them. And it needs to be a 4x4. Okay, so we got that. We'll get, let's see. I'm going to want, if I want to do this smart and double up the heat that I'm generating, put that there. That's going to be for heat in. Put that there to send the brine out. And put our water in there. And we'll go put our controller there. I should have more of those than I do. Should have a lot more of those. Maybe not. Appears to be about the right. That's accepting. You're going to get some temperature from just straight up ambient temperature. Now, if we pop those, pop that. Wow. Those be laggy as heck. But you can see the temperature is just booting it right up there. Yeah, no, you are getting taken out. Is it just you that was causing the issue? Yeah, no, you guys really Oops. Yeah, I'm getting 2 frames per second. So you guys are going to go bye-bye. Can 2 just work? Yeah, your temperature's still rising. Maybe I don't need 4. Let's let that sit and percolate just a little bit. Seems you settled down a little bit. I'm contemplating whether or not I actually want to leave these on there or take them off. You know what, let's take them off. There's something obviously generating a whole chunk of lag from them. So now you'll see the temp is just bottoming out because those were providing some temperature. Wonder why those things were screwing up that badly. Oh, well, probably chunk load an area out in the middle of nowhere and chuck them there in a power gen. Okay, so let's get rid of that. So right now we've got, that's just bringing in brine. We've got our 10 of those, so let's grab some buckets. Because there's a little bit of stuff I could have sworn I had some buckets. Evidently not. Let's grab 10 buckets. The reason for that is I'm going to quickly just set... I don't need magma cream. I do need pink slime. Water. I got lava upstairs, which I can set. Okay. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, you're already starting to fill. Oh, I guess you're not. Okay, so we're going to set you to whitelist liquid meat. You're going to be whitelist resin. Because I got a plan for that later on. You're going to whitelist pink slime. You're going to whitelist water. And you're going to whitelist lava. And one of the other things I'm going to do is come up here, because I'm going to flip that out with an actual import bus. So we'll get you to whitelist, liquid latex. And the rest of these are just going to be set to a blank whitelist just to keep them from filling anything until I actually tell them to. Okay, that's good. So you should be importing fluids. Wait, how did you just die? You come from down there. Well, anyways, let's your fluid levels are good. Set you to ignore. Right now it's set to just completely and utterly obliterate any excess material that it pulls into the system. Except I had pulled the trash can away, which actually should work a lot better. So theoretically, if I dump all this stuff in there, pull that, should be able to chuck that in there and you should start pulling that liquid out. Okay, you're working there. Interesting. Or are you set to just item mode? Yeah, type fluid. Yeah, okay. And you're not moving stuff. You should be moving it all into here. Well, I'll figure that out later. Because it should pull this stuff. But it's not. So, actually, you know what? Let's just pull the stuff out manually. And magma cream buckets can just go in here. This is the disadvantages of me getting distracted easy. You know what? I wonder. Got all the stuff I've really important out of here that I want. Because liquid meat's not that useful. Put that there. You're going to insert you into the network. You're ignoring redstone signal. That's fine. You pulled everything out. Fine. Okay. Now, it's a question of do I want to use that? But let's get our fluid trash can put back into place. This, once again, priority is set to stupidly low. So theoretically what should happen is any liquid coming into the system is going to come into here. Once this is full, because I don't have a liquid disk here, it's just going to dump it. Pure and simple. So, first things first is we need to get water. So, let's grab ourselves a fluid interface. We'll grab ourselves an exporter. and an importer. You should be working on that. What is your hold up? Okay, so while that's going on, let's grab those. We'll grab those and that. And actually, while we're at it, let's see, that's gases, that's joules, that's items. I don't have one set up for fluid. Should have had that set up for fluids already. That's gases. Oops. Let's get that set and actually start doing this right. Wait, where do they go? Here we are. Dang, nabbit. Yeah, keyboard things just ain't cooperating with me. Let's just set that there. So for those, I need the tier below, which needs the tier below, of course. And you know how to make everything else. That's perfectly fine. And I'm probably going to need another crafter or two. So how are you doing? You are just waiting on pattern. That's fine. Okay, and we'll grab our fluid interface, our importer, and our exporter. Fluid interface, we're going to come over here and we've got water right there and we've got our AE system right here, or RS system. And there's no real easy way of just plopping it in and it's good to go. So put that there. You're going to fill up. I'm going to need some cable. You know what? I'm probably going to need more cable than that. That process. And let's see, that's blocks, joules, gases, fluids. Just get one set of that going. You know what? Let's get 20 of these. Because that slowdown over there is legitimately starting to drive me up the wall. So I'm just going to replace that entire line with the damn interfaces. Not the most efficient path, but oh well. That was cable. Got that. Shouldn't need... No, that's the wrong one. Shouldn't need too much of that. Let's get things plugged in. Take that there. That's going to turn on. You should start pulling in fluid. Yes, you are. Good. So we come out here. And let's see here. Oop. There we go. You are going to export. I actually need to get a bucket of water. Which means I'm probably going to end up having to build another bucket. Eventually I'll figure out what to do with that liquid magma cream. You are going to export water. Weren't you? Okay. Okay, so you're going to be difficult. So let's get another fluid interface. We'll go fix that stuff later. That's going to work. Need another bucket of water. So if I break that, put the there, set you to output water. Right, that's why you're not working. You're not actually hooked in. Just being a little scatterbrained today here. Get you set up. You are going to be fluids. Might as well get this in before I put anything else in. And I think I can tap into my network over here. Now, is that the right network? That does indeed look to be the right network. Okay, so I can put that back. Oops, come on. Fingers are used to a different game right at the moment. So we'll get that operational. You're set to exporting water. I think I'm going to need a couple of speed upgrades there. Let's get 4. Should be relatively quick. Then I'm going to need to pull in the liquid lithium. You're working quite happily. Oy, you certainly are taking a little while. Figures. And I think that's, once again, this setup down here that's causing the issue. So let's fix that right now. Ow. It's not how I intended to do that. How am I gonna... How actually am I gonna do this? Doesn't matter how I try to do this, it's gonna get finicky. Oh, I actually managed to pull that off. You all should be operational now, because you be lit up. So, theory, this works. I really should fix that hole. So I'm actually going to need another fluid importer. I wonder how much faster that's going to be. You're done. Who's got the... you're doing induction stuff. You've got sand, so you're actually done. I think, anyways. You're not. So are you just sitting in here? Yes, you are, because you're actually not active. So why are you not active? You got an interface. You got all interfaces. You're missing one. There we go. Guess it wasn't as well done as I thought it was. There you go. I'll fix up the holes down here later. Okay, so let's just get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. Grab the importer. We'll sleep through the night. I didn't grab the yeah, I did grab the speed upgrades. Good. You're still kind of struggling. Okay, now you're starting to build up water. Good. That's what I want to see. Okay. You should now be getting up to temp. So now I should just need to be transfer liquids between you two. Which means I'm going to need you. Now if I set you there, set you to pull, you're going to pull out the lithium, or the brine. And you are slowly going to be making liquid lithium. Now, the taller these things are, and if I get heat resistors in, the faster this stuff will work. But right now, this is just humming along quite contentedly. Now, because I'm going to need at least one bucket of this, we'll have to wait until I actually get that bucket. But that's just going to sit there and proc along. Get you set. You're going to be set to fluids. Actually, you should be auto importing, which is actually not what I want to do, because right now it's just deleting it. I need that to actually get up to a bucket. Now for the importer, let's go replace the storage bus downstairs. Really need to redesign some of this stuff. Okay. Get that set there. You'll be set to fluid. So you should start draining that thing. Yeah, you're building up. You've hit your max for water. Slowly getting more and more pink slime, which is useful, because we need this for a lot of crafting. Now, the amusing thing is, if you chuck pink slime in the world, you know, eventually you should get an actual pink slime. At least that's the way it used to work. But a lot of the reason I focused on wanting to get this set up is because a lot of my future builds, I kind of need pink slime, so kind of had to set it up. Okay. So all that's set up. That's right. I went out and found another spawner. Let's get that added. So I should have blaze, silverfish, and oh yeah, I should get out of here. And zombies spawning from that thing. There's the silverfish. There's the zombies. There we go. And like this thing's set to only tick over once every couple of times, where this one's ticking over far faster. So the chances are this thing's going to kill it first. Get me more supplies. Okay, so we got our liquid lithium. Yeah, I need that bucket back. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because I need to steal a bucket of that liquid lithium. Should be a bucket produced by now. Yep. I guess liquid lithium, so let's first of all leave you alone. We'll actually go set one of those empty whitelist ones to liquid lithium. So whitelist liquid lithium. Set you to ignore. Here, there you go. So you're producing it basically as fast as you can. And we got our liquid lithium. Groovy. Okay. So looking at time, we're about wrapping up point at this point. So next episode, we'll focus on the next step of the lithium processing, which I think I'll probably chuck over here, I think. We'll see. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you all next time.